Your thoughts on Tito? Obviously, he lost the fight today. Is there any realistic chance that you're going to be coming back? He's going to be coming back?
Listen, all the shit talking that led up to this fight, you know what I mean? I said exactly the way I felt. I talked about it and said the way that I felt, and I wasn't wrong. The fight, every judge scored the fight 30-27. He didn't land one punch or one kick the entire fight, you know, and Tito Ortiz is, you know, obviously, you know, there's a lot of fans who love Tito and everything else, but at the end of the day, what we do is we put on fights with the best fighters in the world. And one of the things that I said before this fight is Tito hasn't won a significant fight since Vitor Belfort, you know, and tonight, 30-27. I mean, that pretty much showed where Tito was at.
I put 4 months into this training camp. You know, I took it really seriously, and I've been fighting for 11 years. I'm only 33 years old, so I still see a bright future for me. I'm going to compete for another 3 to 4 more years, and you know, I'm going to prove some people wrong. You know, there's some people saying that I'm not focused on fighting anymore, and I want to do the movies and all that bull. But you know, yeah, that stuff's going to be there in the future, of course. But you know, I left it open because I know that I'm going to still compete. I'm still hungry. I still want to fight. You know, Lawita fought a good fight tonight. You know, he ran when he needed to and closed the gap when he needed to, and I just exposed myself in bad situations because I was trying to chase him down and try to bring the fight like I do, man. I try to entertain him.
And Dana, for you, what did you think about Tito? The crowd was going crazy for him. After the fight, they still seem to be on his side, even though he lost.
Yeah.
What did you think?
I don't disagree. Yeah, people like Tito.
I have a question for Dana and Tito too. Dana, do you plan on making Tito an offer to re-sign with UFC? And Tito, if Dana offered you more money than the competitors offered, would you sign with UFC?
let me just, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of Dana Tito questions. Let me just get it out there. The stuff between Tito and I is very real. You know, this is no bullshit. We're not trying to, you know, put on a WWE show. It's very real.
That's why there's cops on each side, as you can see.
And you know, it's going to take Tito and I probably sitting down in a room and talking. We haven't done that in a long time, and you know, we'll see what happens.
Did you tell Tito not to be here at the presser?
No.
So
I haven't talked to Tito. Tito and I haven't talked, and
No, he didn't say nothing to me. The people who work for him said.
you? Okay.
Yeah, they're trying to guide me out the door, up the escalators, and saying, yeah, you go this way, that way. And thank God I have my security Joshua with me that goes, no, bro, it's right here. And they're like,
no, Tito's welcome to come to the press conference as long as he's not holding his own press conference.
No,
The thing starts at, you know, when everybody gets here. I think that was the issue. Tito got the mic tonight. Tito's here. Tito's welcome to say whatever he wants to say.
and saying he don't want no Tito business, and he was quoting on that. I know last time he said that as long as I'm president of the UFC, Tito Ortiz will never fight in the UFC, and we proved him wrong on that one. You know, it just really comes down to, you know, what makes us fighters happy. You know, the respect value really comes down to it. But Vanderlei's an awesome fighter. I mean, he did an awesome job tonight. I congratulate him. I mean, he's a great fighter. Last time we fought, we had a great fight. You know, and it was the light heavyweight champion after that match was over. But Vanderlei's a great fighter. He did a great job tonight. And I congratulate him 100%. And for the future, you never know what happens.
And respect is a two-way street.
Vanderlei, would you fight Tito? Would you fight Tito?
Well, we'll see. He go to fight in UFC again. I am a UFC fighter.
Like, there's all kinds of startup organizations, but do you think they can capture the magnitude of what happened tonight?
I don't know about the magnitude, you know, it's just a factor. It's all about the fighters. It's not about the organization. You gotta understand that. You know, UFC's done a great job of promoting the fighters, and what it really comes down to is the fighters are the ones getting out to kind of fight. The stars are the ones who are making the shows. And what happens when the stars go elsewhere? Couture, Tito Ortiz rematch. Tell me what guys wouldn't want to see that. It just really, it just really comes down to the fighters, man. That's what I've always tried to explain and try to fight for. People gotta understand that, man. We're giving our lives on the lines when we step in the octagon. It's not about the company, you know. It's not about the brand. It's about the people who step in the octagon and entertain you guys and the fans who love to watch us fight. What type of compensation would you be looking for? A fair cut?
Yes. What do you consider a fair cut?
give that to my attorneys. You know, it just really comes down to the stuff that I've put in the last 11 years. You know, it really comes down to what a fair cut is. I don't know. It really comes down to my attorneys. I say I can't be a person to sit there and go, I want this, I want that, and I want this, because there's so many other things that I could think that I'm worth. But then all of a sudden I get shit talked by the president, or I get shit talked by other fighters saying, oh, he's trying to be greedy, he's a stupid man, and he's a moron. So I mean, it really comes down to, it's just a satisfaction of respect, a satisfaction of knowing that when I get in the octagon, I have nothing to worry about for my future. I don't want to be 45 years old competing in the UFC. I don't want to be doing a 20-year span of murder myself trying to make $1 million.
And a lot of these other guys do. That's not the way they look at it.
And they look at it as slaves for you, man. That's what it comes down to. That's all they care.
That's what all these guys feel like, slaves.
No.
These guys are competitors who come in here and want to prove that they're the best. Some of them fight
because you're going to make them a superstar.
Because
you're going to make them a superstar.
Because this is what they want to be.
That's your quote words. I'm going to make you a superstar.
No, you're the one that wants to be a superstar. These guys want to be fighters. That's the difference.
Okay. Oh, no, you want to be a superstar. I forgot. Are you hosting a party tonight, Dana?
Yeah, you coming?
Yeah.
This is Sean. Mentioned a couple times that you all may need to talk things out, but have either of you ever given any other thought to maybe going a few rounds in the ring being a better way to settle that than talking it out?
We all know what happened last time that tried to happen. That's where we are right now because of it.
It's true. You guys got shit starters in here, man.